My 8-week-old son told me that he wanted to go to Grand Teton National Park, and who am I to say no to him? So this is day one of our trip to the Tetons. We camped at the Coulter Bay campground during the trip, so we started the day with making a little breakfast at camp before heading out to the Jenny Lake area of the park. We didn't get the earliest start to the day, so it was pretty crowded by the time that we got there. I perused the gift shop for a bit with Silas while my husband found a parking space, and then we hopped in line for the Jenny Lake shuttle to take us across the lake. The main attraction on the other side of Jenny Lake is Hidden Falls, which is about a half-mile hike from the boat dock. This is a very busy stretch of trail, and then of course there are also a lot of people up at the falls. From there we continued hiking up to Inspiration Point, which overlooks Jenny Lake. There's some decent elevation gain along this section of the trail. It's also pretty rocky, but I felt comfortable hiking while wearing my son in a carrier on my chest. I just made sure to take my time and watch my footing. I'd say Inspiration Point is probably where most people turn around, but you can also continue hiking up into Cascade Canyon if you really want some beautiful views of the mountains. We hiked about 2 miles out from the boat dock into Cascade Canyon before turning around to make sure that we caught the shuttle back across the lake, but the trail continues much further from there if you want to log more miles. Our hiking pace is much slower than it was before having a baby. I'm still recovering and getting back into hiking shape, and then of course we also have to factor in taking more frequent breaks so that Silas can eat and have diaper changes. But overall, he did really well on this hike and pretty much slept the entire time. We had to wait about an hour to take the shuttle back across the lake, so if that's your plan, don't get there at the last minute, otherwise you might miss the last boat. If you do, it's about a 2.5-mile hike back to the other side. I'm gonna be honest, I was pretty tired after this hike, even though we only did about 4 miles total, and I didn't really film much the rest of the day. We just met up with my in-laws and nephews who were also visiting the area for some dinner, and then we went back to camp for the night. Stay tuned for day 2.